Hello YouTube and welcome Diecast family. Today we're gonna check out these Tamiya clear colors. Now, I'm pretty sure I got them all. There's 5 of them here. So we got clear yellow, clear green, clear red, clear orange, and clear blue. And give me a second because this is gonna bother me. I think there's a... Alright, there's a smoke. I thought I had it. Hold on. Maybe I don't. I thought I had it. Alright, here it is. X19. Which is smoke. Which I'm pretty sure is just like window tint. So I don't think I'm going to try this one. Because I'm pretty sure it's just like window tint. And I've seen other YouTubers do this one and on a spoon test. And there wasn't a real big difference. I don't think I want to do it on a car. Although if one of these didn't have a big difference, it probably looked pretty cool. I'll only have 6 of this one. Well, actually 7. But, so we got 7 that are alclad chrome. And then we got 7 that are alclad black chrome. So you can see the difference between them. And they all are reflective. Then we got a mulatto. I'll probably do that one in either orange, red, or green. Whichever one ends up being my favorite, I'll probably do the mulatto in. And then got a couple extra here. But all these have been clear coated over with the alclad 2 clear coat. The one that's spelled with a K that looks like milk, which is a really good bargain for $9.99 or whatever it is for that thing. It's as big as this, and it goes a really, really long ways. And this is her gloss black base, which I can't believe how clear this container is. I would have thought it been a lot darker. This stuff is really dark. So, we'll head to the spray booth. We'll spray one of these on camera. I don't know which one. Either the orange, red, green, blue, they all be cool. I'll spray one of them on camera, maybe 2. We'll see how much time it takes. Spray at least 1 on camera, and then I'll spray the rest of them. And then I might clear coat them all, and then come back with the review with them all done. So the next time you see all these will all be painted with these Tamiya clear colors. So I'm excited to do this. Took a long time to drill all these, strip them all, actually find them in the stores, or my local buddy I bought 10 of them off of. So, but there's 14, 15, 16, 17 GTRs right here. 17 of all the same car. So, crazy number. I've never done 17 of the same casting before at one time. Even though they'll all be different colors, And I'm expecting them all to be different colors, comparable to each other. So we'll find out what we get. See you at the booth. Alright, I thought I'd show you guys how I mix it up before we go to the spray booth. So I just shake it up real good. Love these paint jars from Tamiya. These are the large ones. I can get the small ones locally, and they fit on this shelf. And they're $2 locally. So, same price as testers, and they fit on that shelf perfect. Just like the small Mr. Hobbies. But anything I use a lot of or get off eBay, I tend to get the bigger ones. So, plus in the clears, I have a feeling I might really like these and use these a lot. So, I'll probably but I love the caps on these, how it's like recessed in the center there, and it doesn't like get all over the lip if you're careful. If you're careful with it, it doesn't get on the lip. So I shook this up really good, and I'll probably stir it up with this a little bit. Make sure there's nothing heavy left on the bottom, no sediment. Now I watch Burrito Rex or something like that, and he does awesome paint reviews. And he did a review on this paint product, and he used Mr. Color leveling thinner. He loves the shit because it works really good and works with a lot of stuff. So that's what we're going to use, is a Mr. Color leveling thinner 400. Now I'm going to start off by, he said, a 50-50 mix. So I'm going to do one full pipette here. Because we want to paint 2 cars. So we'll see how far we get with one pipette of paint. And then we'll do one pipette of clear, or of the thinner. And that will give us a 50-50 mix. And then we'll see how far we can get. I can tell from the amount of paint that's in this, but it's probably only going to be enough for one car. I might possibly get two. It might be enough for the first coat for both, though. So I'll probably end up mixing up this amount twice. So if I was only going to do one car, I'm assuming this would probably be enough. And you can see, you always test it by dragging it up the side. You want it to leave a trail. But you can kind of tell how thick it is from doing that. Paint consistency and thickness, it's all by eye. Then I usually don't pour it out of this. I usually use whatever pipette I use for the paint. To mix it up, I usually just suck it up and push it out a couple times. You don't want to introduce a bunch of air bubbles. At least I don't like to. Some people will backflow their airbrush to mix the paint, which is fine for the kind of painting they're doing. But for painting a car, I don't like doing that because I don't like getting introducing the extra air bubbles. Put the cap on everything when you're done with it. If you don't, you'll either forget the cap off and ruin it, or you'll bump it and spill it. Which these are kind of hard to spill when you bump them because they're so low profile and fat. You can also use a X20A Tamiya color acrylic paint, but thinner, the X20A thinner, which has really, really good reviews and works really good with all their acrylic paints. So only have a little portion of their paint line there, but this works with all of them. But this has a little additive thing in there, the leveling thinner, which slows the drying time and allows it to level out better. So let's go over and try and paint 2 of these cars. Alright, we're over at the spray booth now. I'm just going to fill up my Porsche airbrush with a 3.0 nozzle in it. And I bought the Porsche because it's an American brand and they've been around for over 100 years. When I started airbrushing, which wasn't that long ago at all, I did not want excuse to be that it was a cheap $15 airbrush. So if I screwed up the paint job or something, I didn't want to be able to blame the cheap $15 airbrush, which this is a cheap $15 airbrush, and it does an amazing job. It's a really, really good airbrush. I don't recommend a $15 airbrush though, because like I said, when you screw up, you want to know it was because of you and not the airbrush, especially when you first start out. So when I first started out, I think this is $100 roughly, and you get 3 different needle sizes. So I wanted that option. You get like a 0.2, a 0.3, and a 0.6.6 or a 0.66 or something. I don't know. But you get 3 different size needles. It comes with everything for the needle and everything. So that's why I went with it. It has a small cup, and I can fit a Q-tip down in it so I can clean it. Now I knew from the cheap one that a Q-tip does not fit down in that. So it makes cleaning it a lot harder. And that's a 2-piece. This is a 1-piece. So I'll do a video that's way further into depth on the airbrushes, what I've learned about them, and the mistakes I've made. So you gotta make sure there ain't no dust on either of these. Do that now. And that was the compressor kicking on. I recommend you buy one with a tank. This compressor was like $79 off of Amazon. Comes with the regulator and it has a tank, so it doesn't run constantly. Paint booth with ventilation. So I'm down in the basement with my paint booth and I got ventilation. Just painted some stupid face earlier when I had some extra paint. Try and get rid of it. So when I turn this on, it's kind of loud. Can't really hear me. We already shook up the paint, got it all ready to go. I'm going to put it in the brush and we'll paint the chrome one first and then we'll paint the black chrome one second. say, we're going to do another coat on this, but holy cow. If you hold on, I'm going to try and adjust this a little bit too, but yeah, we're going to do one more coat on that. Hopefully that's better for the second one here. I can already tell you I like it a lot better. Wow. Well, I didn't use all the paint for them 2 coats, but I used almost all the paint. I'm gonna have to go mix up more. You can almost get away with 1 coat. It might be the better way to use the paint. Some paints you're just better off to do 1 and done. Some paints aren't forgiving at all and will run if you try and do 1 and done. But some of my favorite paints are the paints that are 1 and done. 1 shot and you're done. Wow. I got a little bit of paint left here. I think I'm going to touch this one up and call this one done. Kind of went over it with a wet coat, and this one is done. So I got my pressure set on like 18 psi using a 0.3 needle. It seemed to work perfect. So I'm going to go mix up a little bit more. We're going to do another coat on the other one, and then let these dry, and then we'll be back to check them all out. Alright, we're going to do the second coat on the alclad chrome. Black coat, the black chrome pretty much only took 1 coat. This is only going to take 2. That's it. That is it. Right there. 2 coats. We're done. Now, I'll spray the other 4 colors, and I'll meet you back at the bench. So we're back with the paint results, and I had a really interesting result with one of them. So we'll just get into them and go through them all. So the first one, Tamiya X23 Clear Blue. Now this is over the alclad chrome. And I did clear coat all these once with 2K clear coat, so they are ready for decals or whatever I want to do with them. And I really like the paint result I got with the alclad chrome. I can highly recommend this. Now I can experiment with the base coats too. I can do a silver with like a metallic flake in it to get like a metallic paint job, I think. So if you guys want to see a video where I use different bases, try and get like a metallic effect and stuff, let me know down in the comments. We'll try that out. Probably gonna try it out anyways. And this one is over the black chrome, which still came out absolutely amazing. It's a lot darker in color. It's still an awesome result. And the next one is going to be clear yellow X24. And these seem pretty easy to get. So here it is over the alclad chrome. I'm going to pause this for a minute. I also did a bunch of spoons I'll show you real quick. Alright, I'll show you the spoons real quick. The blue, that's over a white spoon. So if you would go over a light white color, I think you would get a color like that, which is pretty damn nice. This seems to be really durable. I did not clear coat over none of the spoons. That's over a black. You can't even see it. It does tint it a little tiny bit, but you can't really see it. Had a gold spoon, but they're transparent gold. But I think you might get a pretty nice effect if you went over gold with the blue. But this right here, that's over chrome. And you can see my reflection in the chrome, it's that good. But over chrome, holy cow. So I think if I had a polished metal body and I got it polished good enough without any flaws in the metal, which is hard with Hot Wheels, I think you get an effect like that, which would be amazing. So this is a yellow over the black, which looks really good. I almost prefer the yellow over the black on this, the black chrome. Two completely different effects with the same exact paint. And I think, depending on your base coat, I think you can get a lot of different effects. Now, if you would go over a white base or a white primer, I think it would look like that. So that actually brings out the real yellow. But of course, over the chrome, it looks more gold than it does yellow. And then the yellow over the gold did really change the color of it. So I think the yellow over a gold base might look really awesome. Over black, it disappears. Made it glossy, that's about it. But over the chrome, the little chrome spoons I got, holy cow. Would you look at that? That turned the chrome to gold. I mean, holy crap. Which looks a lot like that one. But man, what an amazing effect. So if you could get your casting actually chromed and then painted, I think you would get an effect like this. So this I went on light, just a couple coats, and this one I went on heavy. So I started doing 2 of the chrome spoons of each, one of it with light with a couple coats, and then one as heavy as I could get it. So as heavy as I could get it. Either of these are just absolutely amazing effect. So we got 3 more colors to get through. Next one's gonna be X25 clear green. And this one I think turned out absolutely amazing. What a awesome freaking color. Now I did a extra one of a couple of these. This was one of them, luckily. But when I was painting this, I noticed how bent the body is. So I did not bend this. I never stepped on it or dropped it or nothing. I cracked all these open, drilled them, stripped them. Never noticed this one was bent until after when I was painting it. That's when I noticed. So it's bent really bad. So I don't know if it got bent when they made it at the factory and I just didn't notice it, or somehow it got dropped and stepped on. I have no idea, but kind of a bummer. We'll end up going to the boneyard now. But this is it over the black chrome. Which it's hard to deny how awesome it looks over the alclad chrome, but over top the alclad black chrome, it just really looks awesome. So this is it over white, which I went on pretty heavy with it and it ran. So I wasn't really taking my time with the spoons. So I definitely went too heavy with it on the white. And then that's it over the gold. Over black, you can't see none of these. They all just disappear over the black. And then the chrome just came out absolutely amazing. So you see these are just a chrome pen, or a chrome little like spoon. Looks absolutely amazing. This is just like 1 or 2 light coats. And then that's heavy over the chrome. Almost the same effects that you get on the models, the castings. That one's closer to that, and that's even darker. But absolutely amazing effect over the chrome. So that's a clear green. And the next one is going to be clear orange, X26. And the clear orange, I have yet to find an orange. So I'm still on the hunt for an orange, because all of them turn out like a shade of gold. So that's an orange over top the alclad gold. And not a real big difference on this one over the black chrome. It's a little bit darker in color, just like you would expect. But then over the white, you can really see it is orange. Even though it doesn't turn out orange over the chrome, really is a nice orange color. And I think any of these, if you went over a white primer or a gloss white, you probably would want to use a gloss white maybe. I'll have to experiment with that. I think you would get the effect that you get the color you're after. So to me, even though there's a big visual difference between the yellow and the orange, yellow and orange always come out gold. Or bronze. These could be considered bronze, I guess. Now this is it over the gold spoon. So it you can see it's orange. Over the chrome, looks absolutely amazing, of course. And you do get more of the orange effect, like I was after. Definitely looks more orange over the chrome spoon. And that's heavily over the chrome spoon. So that's an orange. And that's a yellow. And to me, them two are really, really close. The orange in my right hand, and the yellow in my left. Easy to get them two mixed up. But the last one might be my favorite just because it's burgundy. And I love burgundy, but this is a X27 clear red. My camera would focus. But it's a X27 clear red. And the first one over the alclad chrome turned out absolutely amazing. Really the effect I get on this. And this went on really quick. This is only a couple coats. That's over the alclad black chrome, which might look a little better to me because it's a little bit more of a chrome, or a little bit more of a burgundy, a dark burgundy. So that's it over the white. You can really see the red effect. So I think all these will look quite good over white. That's over the gold. Might get a nice effect if you painted that over gold. These spoons are a horrible judge of gold. I should have painted a bunch of them gold. Maybe in the future I'll be more prepared for videos and I'll actually have a primer or something on these. So over the black, disappears just like the rest of them. And then you get the chrome, which just looks absolutely amazing. That's the light chrome, like 2 coats, light coats. And this is 3 or 4 heavy coats, like as heavy as I can get it. And over the chrome, it didn't run on not one of them. Some of these other spoons ran, but on the chrome, none of them ran. Not at all. I mean, that just looks so amazing. So overall, extremely happy with the results of these paints. Plus, they all took the 2K clear perfect. As you can see, that 2K clear is extremely durable too. You can wet sand it or whatever. The 2K clear really didn't change the look of any of these. These were all real glossy beforehand, but I knew I was going to be handling them for the videos, so that's why I clear coated them, because I didn't want to handle them until after they get a clear coat. So this is the most surprising result I got. I had one of these that I had painted with the mulatto chrome, and on the video it looks amazing. Even in person it doesn't look bad. The weird thing is, it's one that looks most orange. Like, it looks like it should have been that. I mean, it even matches a cap pretty damn good. But this damn thing, completely different effect than what I got from the alclad chrome. So that was the only one I painted with the mulatto chrome, and it's the only one I got a completely different effect. And this one I went on heavier than any of them. This one here I went on with an extra coat after doing the dark spoon. So it has more coats on it than this dark spoon. For some reason, it was like the mulatto chrome was like pulling through the Tamiya paint. Like it was I don't know. It really weird effect. Although it came out smooth. I mean, the paint job is really smooth and nice looking. But I was blown away that I got a completely different effect over the mulatto chrome as I did these two. Now, it might have been my fault too. I might have been able to layer them on thinner and let them dry longer. I kind of started freaking out that it wasn't changing to burgundy like these, so I really went on wet. And it might have been the extreme wet coat I did that really pulled out the mulatto and into this clear coat. Like, I don't know, kind of weird, but still looks pretty damn good. So even though it was a completely different effect, I really can't complain about it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all these GTRs now. I don't know if I'm going to add decals to them or what I'm going to do. Probably will add decals to them. Don't think I'm going to keep all these though. So might be throwing some up on my Instagram for sale. So if you're interested, get a hold of me on Instagram, because I'm going to quit selling on eBay. They charge too much for their fees. It's been a big pain in the butt the past year. I've been selling on eBay for maybe 8, 9, 10 years. And the past year has been the biggest headache of my life trying to. So I think I'm going to switch to Instagram and PayPal only. So absolutely amazing results on these. Love them all. Really love that green and the blue. Let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave comments, and have an awesome day.